Here's 5 quick tips to get you catching more fish this spring. Tip number 1 is all about being positive. By this I mean you're going to want big floats and strung out shotting patterns to get that bait down to the bottom where them fish are feeding. It's not the time of year we're going to be faffing around with baits on the drop. It's going to be straight in onto the bottom. Now you may ask, what do I need for this? Well, you're going to need a 4x14 or 4x16, and an F1 pellet is perfect for this because it's got a wire stem, so stability is there in the float, and a 1.5mm top, so you can see all your little sharp dinks. Now you may ask about shotting. It's going to be number 8s and number 9s strung out an inch apart to keep it nice and simple so your bait's down on the deck. Tip number 2 complements the first tip perfectly, and this is hook selection. Now for me, it's all about the SFL. They're durable and lightweight. Now because they're lightweight, it gives you an advantage over other people because you can get more bites and land them big crafty fish. Tip number 3 is probably one of the most important, and that's location. Now where you're going to be fishing, what you're going to be looking for, you may ask. Well, you're going to be looking for a nice steep slope and a nice hard bottom. So the best place for this is down the margin. This is because if the fish want to come into shallower water, you can push up, and if they're being a bit reluctant to come up into that shallow water, you can push down and catch them just down that slope where they're hiding away. Tip number 4 is all about feeding. You've got your perfect rig, you've got the perfect location, so you're going to need some pole pots to feed your peg. Now you may ask, why have we got 2 different sizes? It's all about volumes of bait. So if the fishing is really good, we can feed a small pot. If they're being a bit crafty and they don't want too much bait, I've cut that in half so you can reduce the volume of your feed so you can catch these fish nice and easy. Now the final tip, tip number 5, is all about bait. And as you can see, it's nice and simple. We've got some 2mm fishery pellets here. Best thing to do is make sure they're all soaked evenly and it got enough water absorbed into there so they glide out your pot nice and easily. And for the hook bait, couldn't be simpler. Just 4mm Pro expanders left in water so they don't crack and you can hook them nice and easy. So there you go, that's 5 tips for you to catch more fish this spring. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification so you don't miss any future videos.